then you and Spilotro start doing things. You guys are fighting people. You're doing all this other stuff together. And he also had a reputation. Said he had 5 brothers. And then you work. And when did the money making process start for you? When did you guys start making some real money?
Well, we were making money, you know, they call it the bank route. You know, well, this was later on. Well, what happened was Tony always used to tell me, he used to say, Frankie, one day I'm going to be a boss in the outfit. This was his words. And you hear this all the time from different people.
How old was he when he told you this?
We were about 16 years old.
Wow.
And I tell him, I don't want to be involved with them people. You know, I want to do what I'm doing. I was robbing, whatever, robbing with other guys. And he said, well, when I become a boss, I'm going to make you my right-hand man. I said, thank you, but I don't want to be involved, Tony. And he says, okay. And when we were 18 years old, in one of my books, Tony come and got me and he said, we got a big robbery. I want to include you in on it and Richard Gorman, Dickie Gorman, they call him. He was the guy that I brought around. He was a thief. He says, we're going to go with 3 other guys. You don't know them. I said, I never rob with strangers. He said, that's all right. I know these guys. They're from Grand and Ogden, meaning the neighborhood I was born and raised in. So we went down there and we met the 3 individuals. One of the guys became our boss in later years. His name was Joe Lombardo. They call him Joey the Clown. He's in jail now doing natural life. So we went and we met these 3 individuals. And then we drove, all of us, to Indiana. It was a bank. And I thought, well, we could rob a bank in Illinois. Why do we got to go to Indiana? They said, we're going to rob the safety deposit boxes in the bank, in the vault. So we cased it out. We cased it out for a couple of weeks. It was a very difficult robbery, very time-consuming, because we had to go to the building next door, through the basement, through a double foundation, and into the bottom of the bank, and go through the floor of the bank and go into the vault. Just like you would see in movies, we'd done it then. With tools that weren't as modern as they are today. And we got in there. We didn't count the money as we were taking it out. We threw it in duffel bags. When we got back to Chicago, of course there was 2 cars. I don't want to go through the whole thing. It'd take forever to tell you about it. We got to Chicago, we counted the money on the bed in this guy's place, one of the guys that was with us. It was on a full-size bed. The money was like a foot high. Covered the whole bed. All denominations and jewelry. I was 18 years old. I've never seen that much money in my life. It was $750,000 cash. And it was like, we didn't know the value of the jewelry. There was like $1 million in jewelry. And I thought, wow, I'm rich, I'm a millionaire. And we all thought that. Then the bad news came. That's when I really learned about the Chicago outfit. Joe Lombardo says, you know, I work for the bosses. I run crap games, dice games. He says, we got to kick in 20%. I said, I ain't giving nobody shit. Tony says, Frankie, we got to. He said, they'll kill us. We won't be able to spend the money. I said, I ain't giving them no money. Why should I give them no money? I said, we robbed the place. They don't know about it. He said, well, Joey's going to have to tell them. He says, we got to give it to them. So I says, all right, if that's one of the guys that want to give it up. I don't know whatever happened to him. I never seen him again after that.
Really?
I never seen him. I know that I got my 20%. I mean, I know that I got my money. The jewelry, we wind up keeping the money out of that. Now, you know, on jewelry, if it's worth, say, an estimated value of $1 million, you're lucky you wind up with 25%
That's
of
right,
it. You know? So just to get it is all right. So I wind up with like $50,000. Now I'm 18 years old, $50,000, $750,000 robbery. But still, that's a lot of money,
in
right?
1956, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money,
a lot
you know.
of money, yeah.
So I was, you know, happy to get it, and that's when I learned about what they should get. And then I learned again that I had to give 20%. I always knew it, but I mean, another big robbery, the first Brinks truck robbery in Chicago history, I done with 5 other guys, an armored car. And we wound up with $360-some thousand. And then all of a sudden, we had to give another 20% to the outfit. And I told Peanuts Pamsko, he was like one of our guys that put the score together. He said, we got to give the guys in Cicero 20%. I said, no, these guys are making money, they ain't doing shit. So I had to keep the money in my house until the two guys come and picked it up, their 20%, and they brought it to the boss. So that's the way it goes in Chicago, you know. If you make a large score, you got to kick in 20%.
What benefit do you get for that? What do you get in return for that? Protection?
You get to do it actually what you want to do, you know. I mean, you just can't kill people, you know. If you got a score that's big, you go and ask them, hey, is this place connected? If it is, let me know, and they'll tell you, no, go ahead and do it. Of course, by doing that, you're letting them know what you're doing, you know, the outfit. Then you got to kick it in. But if it's a small robbery, you want to be a bookmaker, and as I said previously, I think I told you, that's where the biggest source of income came in Chicago, was illegal gambling, not drugs.